We welcome everyone for the CyberT20 V5 series. So we are on match 2 out of 6 on this Sunday. So what is T20? It's all about learning cybersecurity related awareness, knowing all the domains of cybersecurity, 20 plus 20 plus 20, the same style. And we had yesterday our distinguished inaugural keynote speaker, Group Captain Ashok Kumar sir. He explained all about adversaries, insider attacks, a hacker sitting inside a company or inside a government organization, what all the data they steal and how come. He just explained the whole of his 35 years of experience in defense. And today we have our esteemed guest, Shri Rahul Alwal, IPS sir, currently serving as an SP, CID crime in Mizoram, India. So I got introduced to Rahul Alwal sir way back in 2020, right? When we were organizing a cyber policing meet with a Telangana police team in Hyderabad. So that's how I remember I got first time introduced to sir, knowing about his expertise, his technical skill sets, and organizing the event for speakers from that. And a short bio, I hope it's available in sir's LinkedIn profile. He was an IPS officer, started his training in 2014, an ACP, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Senior Superintendent of Police, Superintendent of Police, and currently he is serving as SP Crime in Mizoram. So those who have heard of Mizoram, it's a state in northeast, right? Mentioned for the high altitudes, right? So it's really even the roads, climate, everything will be super challenging there. Fine. And recently I got this from Sir's profile. And without any further delay, I'll just leave it to Sir for his session. Sir, welcome you on behalf of T20 and participants team.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Uh, Thank you, Mr. Ashok. It's been very pleasure that I have been made one of the speakers for today's T20 series. So first of all, for a new initiative and a very catchy initiative. So I want to appreciate you and your team for taking up such initiatives.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
So I mean, these kind of things only will actually help in people to get attention, and then our main motto is to give awareness to people. So that will really help in ensuring that less and less people get into cyber fraud. The ideal situation would be that no one is actually a victim. So better prepared is our motto. At the same time, I want to even inform you all that there are many things which government of India under like under MHA, they are taking care of many initiatives so that the investigation part also is taken very seriously. So before that, I want to give a small introduction about my previous posting. So I am from 2014 batch AGMUT Cadre officer. So AGMUT Cadre has it is AGMUT Cadre. It is A for Arunachal, um, G for Goa, M for Mizoram, and UT is all union territories. So I just get transferred around these areas. So I was first posted as ACP in Kalyanpuri and Mayapuri in Delhi. So and then I was posted in Pondicherry, another UT, for 4 years, and now I'm in Mizoram, one state. So we actually get transferred around these special cadre. So one advantage I had is when I get transferred to different geographical locations. So the dynamics of the crime gets different, and we get to know about the neighboring states also. So that way we can have an overall picture of across the country, at least north, south, and northeast. Right now, I am posted, so I can tell fairly. I have a good idea of how the different areas have different kind of crimes, and uh, and also there are some general developing crimes which are happening quite often in a what do you call in some what do you call new existing crimes which get more popular, and those victims also get um, we get a lot of information of such victims in our newspaper and other even news channels also. So what I want to indicate is, I mean, many people, I don't know how much level of information people may have. on this. Um, but I would like to mention that I assume I'm assuming a basic thing so that people will I can concentrate on some other things which are not usually discussed from the coming from the police side. I think that one I can project further. So I just don't want to go on to technical aspects like what is a cybercrime, what kind of crimes, what kind of crimes are there. That is already people know. Many people I don't know how much level of information people may have on this. Um, but I would like to mention that I'm assuming a basic thing so that people will I can concentrate on some other things which are not usually discussed from the coming from the police side. I think that one I can project further. So I just don't want to go on to technical aspects like what is a cybercrime, what kind of crimes, what kind of crimes are there. That is already people know they hear and all. So I would like to more focus on if you are a victim, if you know a victim, what you need to do. So those things from the police side and investigation side, I think I will be able to give much better information, which is usually not discussed much. So and also I would like to I will be able to give an information on what government of India is taking care of, and so that you will know and appreciate what state governments and government of India are taking active steps in ensuring that the cyber frauds and cyber criminals are getting punished, and their tactics also get nullified when before even they try to do anything. So, firstly, I would like to start with 1930. I hope many people know about it. It is the cyber helpline. Is 1930. So, if anyone is a victim of cyber fraud, so they can call that number. So the system works like this. So if anyone is a victim, so they will call the number. Either they may be interconnected with the 112 or 100 call centers, or they may have a separate 1930 call centers. Nowadays, Government of India has given separate funds to state governments to set up their own 1930 call center. So many states have already set up their separate dedicated cyber helplines. So if you call that number, then people there are well trained on how to receive a cyber fraud, because cyber complaint, receiving a normal complaint is one way, and receiving a cyber complaint needs separate training. So if for example in 112 or 100, you are you usually call for any theft or any burglary or any snatching, any robbery, or some accident or some fire. So these kind of normal conventional crimes or emergencies, you call you and you give information like you where are you standing, what kind of what have you seen, what is your number, what is your role, you are a victim or a bystander. So these things, the separate details you give. But as a cyber victim or a cyber person who knows cyber fraud, so you will be giving in a different type of information. For example, from whom the call has come, when did you get the call, how much money has been deducted from you, when was the money deducted from you. So so this I want to go back to this one only actually, which was open here, National Cybercrime Reporting Portal. So this is the cybercrime.gov.in. This is the website address. This is as an initiative under I4C. So if you can zoom in into the emblem part, and then on the right you have I and four C's mentioned. So, so if you can zoom in, so that is the I4C initiative, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. It has come up under the MHA. So it is headed by a secretary level officer, but mainly one CEO is the chair of the ICCC, which is right now Rajesh sir is the IPS sir from Telangana cadre. He is the right now the CEO of ICCC, I4C, sorry, I4C. So I4C has been set up under MHA mainly to coordinate the different cyber crimes, because see now the cybercrime has no borders. So between the states there need to be good coordination. To enable that, I Government of India has come out with this I4C where it will coordinate any common issues which are cybercrime related things, and day to day new modus operandi are coming into picture. There should be a way of knowing the good practices across the states. Any accused, if I want to arrest, if there is some other accused somewhere I'm in Mizoram right now. So if some accused is in suppose in Karnataka, I want to catch him. So how to coordinate with Karnataka police? So these are all different things which we should know. For example, a website has to be blocked. Whether somebody Twitter an account, some details we need. Whether they're providing it or not. If they're not providing, where can we raise this issue? Courts are one thing, but on a national level, where can we? So this is all related to cyber coordination comes under its IFOC is a very good initiative taken by government of India and over last few years, and they have done substantial work in this. So I will just one is 1930 where you and cybercrime.gov.in. So I'll just tell you what cybercrime.gov.in is. So if somebody gives a complaint to 1930, then they actually usually what they do is they open this portal and they register this complaint on behalf of the victim. And if a victim itself is a want to register the details, they can go to the website and then give these details there. So so there are two type of complaints. One is the rape, gang rape kind of pornographic material. If somebody is like if you feel that there is some material which is very disturbing with respect to a minor or a rape kind of thing or something sexual abuse, so that kind of content, if you want to somebody sharing it, circulating it, and you want to give that information to police, so then you can give that information either with your own information with giving your own information, or you can give it anonymously also. So that first option is there. So that is the when you see the when you cursor over the register a complaint, can you put cursor over register a complaint? Can you put the cursor over register say there where first is woman and child crime, right? Yeah, woman and child crime related crime. So this is you can do either anonymously, or you can actually log in and give your details, and you can register and track also the complaint. Okay, that is one thing where you can, that is the immediate thing. And here the initial the action happens very fast. And second is the financial fraud where actually you have lost money. And third is any other crime of any other crime. It can be anything else. Okay, so maybe some hacking or something like that, so which you can tell ransomware. So these are kind of things. So so usually we get mostly the complaints come from the financial fraud, but women and child related crimes also gets reported, and we usually block the content and we find out who is the person who's circulating it, and we register cases also on them in IT Act. So in the second in the first part I already told, like you can register the complaint there, you can give who circulated that message to you, or how did you know, whether in the WhatsApp group or any mail has come or any what Facebook post, what is a login ID, what is a like a profile ID, and those kind of things you can give details. And when it comes to financial fraud, again you can give different type of financial frauds. So first of all you have to log in, because there you have to manually log in, and then you have to give information like whether it's a bank related fraud or wallet related fraud, whether you get OTP kind of fraud, something else, credit card fraud. So these are the different categories are there, and you can give the details. For example, if it's a bank related fraud, so which from you, what is the details of your bank account, what is the reference ID, what is the timestamp on which the transaction has happened, what is the amount of transaction that happened. You may not know who is the recipient, but you know your own details, so that can be tracked. So that information is given, can be filled there. So now the beauty of this app is usually before, whenever we used to gives us details, I mean the victim gives the details to police, we had difficulty in blocking the transaction, because I mean we send a letter to the bank usually sees the mail, again a human intervention is there, right? So sees the mail, and then they check it, and they'll take their own sweet time in actually okay, block the account or freeze the transaction. But again, nowadays bank transaction happen very fast. So if we don't do it fast and more automated way, then even if it is actually placing of fraudulent matter in one account, and immediately actually it gets transferred. By the time actually the bank takes action, the money would have gone to many other places, I mean 10 other different accounts. So the beauty of this account is this complaint in this portal is that all the banks and wallets and other people are also incorporated in this portal. So whenever you give any details, it will go to a concerned police station whom we will give. Like you have to give the jurisdiction of the police station. So you give the jurisdiction of police station, and that police station somebody will open, and then immediately he will forward it to the intermediary, that is a concerned bank or concerned wallet. So those people, like, and he doesn't need to do anything extra. I mean, all are listed there, and he can just forward it. And as soon as he forwards it, the concerned people will see it, and there's a dedicated team in each and every place, and the banks and all, they monitor it 24 by 7, and they see it, and immediately they will, if the money is still in the account, so that particular amount of money is blocked. If, for example, the money is transferred somewhere else, and suppose you told this, suppose maybe 2 days later, by the time it has shifted to three more accounts, for example. So if, for example, it goes to SBI Bank, so SBI Bank person will see, and he will see that the money has been sent to HDFC Bank. So he will forward that complaint with the details to HDFC Bank. There is no intervention of police required. They automatically it will get. Otherwise, before what you should do, SBI used to say, okay, already money has been sent to HDFC Bank. These are details. You do whatever you want to do with HDFC. But that is not the case here. It will automatically get forwarded to the HDFC, and HDFC people again will check it and say, okay, if it is again forwarded to some IDBI or some other bank, he will again forward to them, and wherever is the money amount available, provided it is not withdrawn in ATM or withdrawn in bank or sent to some international account. So in these exceptions, if it is still the money is there in the bank, then they will freeze that particular amount of money. Okay, not the whole account, but that particular amount of money, they will freeze it, so that your money is at least locked. You will not, in case you prove that this is a fraudulent transaction in the court of law and court orders that this can be released, then that money will be released back to your own account. There is no need to give in details. Again, it will go back to the account which provided in the portal, from where the money has lost. It will automatically go to that account. So the key here is informing as soon as possible. That is the most key important thing about the criminal frauds, financial frauds especially, and even any kind of fraud, even any kind of theft, burglary, or any kind of crime. The sooner the better. The chances of recovery and chances of arresting the accused are much better when you inform soon. The next thing which I want to tell with respect to investigation point of view, there were difficulties in us. Okay, I can tell you another one which is actually useful for public. That is the CEIR portal, Central Equipment Identity Register, CEIR, Sanchar Sathi. Yes. So Sanchar Sathi portal is there, so where you can actually block um, your lost mobile EMI IMEI numbers, and you can also get to know how many mobile numbers are linked to you. So all, like, these are the services, different services is on your screen. So this is also a very good portal which has come up. This is opened by Ministry of Telecom, and what here is the issue here is, see, for example, you may get now a lot of mobile thefts are happening, and they are trying siphoning off to different area, different countries, and they're changing the IMEI and ensuring that those things can be blocked, and no one just can use it, any kind of blocked mobile numbers. So those things, and sometimes there are two things in this. For sometimes what happens is, whenever you are, the mobile is lost and mobile is theft, uh, it has been stolen. So when it is stolen, then police will intervene, but when it's lost, police usually don't intervene. It is a non-cognizable offense, and usually we don't register FIR in that, because there's nothing, I mean, nothing to there's no crime involved in that. Only when somebody is stolen, there's a crime involved. So only when it is stolen, we used to take action, and we used to block, even if not block, then we used to track the IMEI number and find out the culprit. But when it lost, so then you need some portal for that also, where you can block it so that people don't misuse it. So this is a very good portal. So this also, please kindly use it. And whenever you find the mobile back, also you can unblock it. Also you do it yourself. Only one thing required is you need a one police notice, a police report, okay, which says that okay, some you have went to the police station and given them this information. So that is mandatory in this. So that is, they will give an NCR. So whenever you lost a mobile, you ask for something called NCR. That is called non-cognizable report. So they'll just receive the complaint and they'll give a receiving to you saying that okay, this has happened and we acknowledge it. So we will not take any action, but we have acknowledged. You have informed us. That is there. So that acknowledgement, you take it and you scan it and upload in this. So that is enough for if you do it about yourself. Another thing, next thing is mm, okay for our. Now I'll just tell you about some things which is helping us as an investigation officer. So though this is also like if somebody may have more than one mobile numbers on your name, so that also you can get it blocked. So you just check with your Aadhaar how many such account, how many such mobile numbers are there, and accordingly you can block them. So I'll go to some other things which are helping us. Those are Pratibimb portal and Sahyog portal. You can say Sahyog portal, Sahyog, Pratibimb, CIAR. So these are different things. These are under the Sahyog portal. Mainly the main Sahyog portal is the main portal which we use as a police officers. So this Sahyog portal is helping us in coordinating with other states also. So for example, in this Pratibimb is a map. Okay, you can search for Pratibimb. Pratibimb is a map of all the cybercrime hotspots. So it is helping us. For example, you know about this Jamtara, right? But it is a very old thing now. Jamtara. Now many other hotspots have come into uh, picture. Pratibimb is not like this one. The Pratibimb cybercrime hot. You can say Pratibimb cybercrime heat maps. You search for that. Pratibimb cybercrime heat maps. Uh, so maybe some example they will show. Somebody may show. Yeah, something like the second one, second image, something like that. Second, yeah, this is good enough. So it gives us a hotspot. So before we never used to know what are the different hotspots. And even the state may know it, but because see the thing is, if I am in UP and there is some hotspot in maybe in Kanpur, and I don't know that there is a hotspot in Kanpur because even though I'm in UP, because the victims are all over India, and usually the victims are maybe of maybe Delhi or maybe Madhya Pradesh or somewhere else. So I will not be in a position to know. So I should know my own hotspots. Where are they? So that is helping us in this Pratibimb portal, and another thing is and this is not just about the phone calls only, but it's also about the bank accounts which are used, because there are a lot of mule accounts. Mule accounts are the one which people buy the accounts. So they just go to some random village, they talk to people, they say that okay, you sell your account details to us, I will give you some maybe 800 rupees, 1,000 bucks. So people who are also in a very good financial capacity. So they'll think that okay, if I open a bank account, I can just give them all the credentials and everything, and I will be getting some 1,000 bucks. You will be very happy. So that like that mass buying of this apps happen. This accounts happen. Mule accounts. These are called mule accounts. So they use these accounts to get the money to the fraudulent account. So even if your money has gone to some XYZ, doesn't mean that XYZ's actual owner is the one who is actually in the crime. He can there's some other person who is managing the account, and that is the reason it becomes much more complicated in solving these cases. So this is one Pradip. Pradip is not only for the mule accounts, not only for the mobiles from where locations from where the calls are coming, but also where these people are withdrawing, where this like ATM withdrawals where they're doing, even the bank withdrawals where they're doing, where they're opening such bank branches. So this all different heat maps we're having. So that is so I get this update. So in Mizoram wherever they are, I can see, even though the complaint is of some maybe of Haryana, but I can know that he is actually searching for somebody here. I can go and I can search that person and I can inform that person. I can inform Haryana people in the portal itself that saying that this complaint which you're having a hotspot, the person I know and I found out and he's available here. You can take care of it. That is one. Another thing which is available in the Sahyog portal is CIAR. This is Cybercrime Investigation Assistance Report, CIAR. That is also there in the Pratyog portal, Sahyog portal. So CIAR, this is like, as I told you, like if I'm having some accuser in, suppose maybe Bihar, and Bihar, you will not be able to access this because it's only for meant for police to police coordination. So Bihar, some accused is there. Somebody has from there has called to our victim here, and they have taken the money out. They have done what to call nowadays most famous one is popular one is going on right now is a digital arrest. So somebody has done digital arrest, and they are getting victimized, and they got the money lost. They lost the money. So I am knowing that the person is there in Bihar. So it is difficult for me to send a team to go there and do some inquiry because a lot of logistics issues are there. So for that, what I can do, I can send a summon through CIAR portal to Bihar and ask the concerned police station to go and serve the summon. A summon maybe or a court order of BW, like billable warrant or a non-billable warrant. So we can do all those things, and we can take assistance of them on this portal. That is also getting tracked, and it is like all these details are monitored at the national level actually. So everyone checks them out. Um, Also, with respect to forensics, also there is a National Forensic Science University (NFSU). They are doing a lot of research on this. Rashtriya Raksha University, they are also doing a lot of research on forensics. So any issues we have, they are using forensic tools are very costly. So there are some online tools also which they have procured and given credentials to us. So this way, I4C is helping us a lot in ensuring that uh, to get this enforcement of ensuring the forensics is done properly. Another thing which another portal is this portal also helpful for one more thing, that is for the blocking of content. So blocking of content, that also uh, now they're actually doing this is under development. X was actually trying that they will not be part of it because every Meta and everyone has their own law enforcement portal. So, but what we said is now we will not have any different portal for different service provider. We will have a single portal, government portal, where we will give our request there to bring down content or to give information to some account. So this will put there only, and they should give automatic, just like banks are doing it. So just like that, for the social media also, we are trying to develop one a portal. So just one second. Just forgetting the name of it. I think it is also called yoga. I'm not able to understand. I'm forgetting the name. So it's not like it is there, but it is not completely full-fledgedly working. So when it comes up, well, then we can use the same portal for getting coordination between different social media websites also. So that is also going on well. And court cases are there, they're doing, because this is not an easy thing. Just like we say something will not happen, they will also try to push that it is against their own right to speech and other business, right to business, keeping right to privacy. These kind of issues come up, and court cases are there, and we need to fight those court cases for ensuring the safety of public, so that the criminals get behind the bar. So those things, the criminals should not use those things and escape the law. So it's not a easy process. Many things have been done by this, and still we're improving upon all these initiatives. So I think that is from my side. They can have done your 2020 things. I've done. Actually, I have last 20 minutes for quiz, I know, but I want to keep some 5-10 minutes for questions. I would like to know from you any questions which you have so that I can answer them. Thank you once again, Ashok.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the insightful info. I hope we have already informed the participants to put any QAs in the chat, or anyone who wants to ask a question can unmute and speak also. If you want us to ask live, you can raise your hands.
There's one message, winter internship. I don't know about winter internship, but there's an internship program where there is a stipend also given by the I4C. I read it I think, a couple of weeks back, I think 1 month, 2 months back, the letter from I4C, which says that there's an internship program where I can select some people and I can send them to I4C, and they will be training them. They'll be getting some stipend depending on their education level. PhD some amount, it was a master's some amount, and if it's a BTech some amount, something is there. So that is there. So that application has to be done by you to the local people, and that local police and local cybercrime people will send that list to IFOC so that they get whitelisted or they get trained, and then they can be used here. And the funding is from the center only.
So if I'm not wrong, this is the one, no, sir. The candidate, the participant is asking about this, right?
What is the question? What is the question?
No, sir. This is from the official portal. The candidate was asking about this opening
Okay.
from
Yeah,
IFOC.
this one. Okay, ठीक है.
So other participants, if you have any questions, you can unmute and speak. Or else you can raise your hand. We'll be there for maybe another 5 or 10 minutes for answering your queries.
Somebody was message. I just saw somebody chat saying, what if say someone register false complaint in cybercrime portal? That is there. That is always there. So what happens is, if I have got some calls from some of the known people asking them that my name, my account, in my account some amount is blocked. Kindly see why it is account. I have no idea. So it sometimes happens genuinely that people. Like long people also amount is also getting blocked, that is there. So those cases you have to approach the concerned police station only. Suppose your account some money has been blocked, you have to consult cybercrime police station, you have to consult. It might be the complaint of, for example, you are in Tamil Nadu and the complaint is of Haryana. So the concerned cybercrime people will, even though they are from Tamil Nadu, even the complaint is from Haryana, they will be able to see the complaint details. So they can see the complaint details, they can give some information. Okay, whose transaction was it, why it was blocked, some details. So accordingly, you again have to request them to consult the concerned cybercrime police station in Haryana so that to know why they have been, because they also might be searching you that you have the money, so victims, so they want to close the complaint themselves. So you have to approach them. That hassle is there. That one hassle is there. But again, see, if somebody has to give a wrong complaint on you, they should give not just some random details. They have to give the transaction details also. So that, for example, if I want to give some wrong complaint on Ashok, I cannot just give that Ashok has taken money from me. I cannot just say that. I should say from this bank account, this much amount, this is time, this is a reference ID, a transaction ID, and this is I got a call from this number, and that's how the money has gone. I have to give these details, and that details have to match it with the bank transaction details also. So just randomly I cannot give a complaint. I must have, for example, I suppose I'm buying something from Ashok and I've sent actually the money, and I can give a wrong complaint saying that Ashok has taken money from me fraudulently, for example. So that can be done. That can be that mistake that somebody do malice, with malice they can do. So those things you have to find out, and then you can complain to the concerned cybercrime PS saying that it is a legitimate transaction. They're giving a false complaint, so kindly unfreeze it. So that can be done. So, any other questions?
Uh,
Phishing attacks.
Sir, there is another question which is most commonly asked by most of my students, maybe over a decade. How can I
Yeah.
join in government cybercrime department? They might be a engineering or arts graduate. Yesterday also they asked the same question to Group
Yep.
Captain Ashok sir. He gave his answer with respect to Indian Air Force perspective. You can also just give them some guidance.
Yeah. So, can you open that 1930 cybercrime.gov.in portal? So, in that cyber volunteers, fourth one. So, that different type of volunteers are there. Register as a volunteer. So, the different volunteers are there. So, the three different type of volunteers. One is the cyber expert, who actually has a very good expertise, and they can give help us in forensic analysis also. They have certified in many things. Second thing is awareness generation. Okay, so who can actually give awareness to like you people all. who are now you got some awareness from me, and now you are giving awareness to, maybe you go to a school and give awareness, maybe you are in a function and you are asking people to gather and give a small 5 minutes talk on how to prevent yourself. So these kind of promoting you can do. And third is any fake website or any kind of other general information. So that information, unlawful content flagger. So that info, if you know, get to know, and that you can flag it. So you have to register the yourself depending on your capability with the concerned cybercrime police station. So here you can login can be done, and you can register yourself. You have to drop down the concerned police station details, and then you can register yourself. Sometimes you may get response, sometimes you may not get response. But best activity, I would say, you just directly go to the cybercrime SP office, or maybe some additional SP office. Just go and tell that you want to do something. No one will say no to somebody who comes as a volunteer. If you come to my office, I would really appreciate. I mean, I'm just telling you example. I mean, if I there might be many officers who would like to give time to volunteers. So just give yourself some try, and just see that if you can get time of some SP. If not, also I think maybe some lower rank officer, maybe an ACP or inspector may be interested, that because they themselves are not technically capable persons. So they would like to know, they would like to get assistance from some of the IT engineers or some other expert who is actually doing this kind of thing. So they'll be very happy. So you have to come forward and say that I want to be. So some effort can be taken from your side in going and reaching out to them. Okay.
Got it, sir.
I'll take one last
Maybe
question.
we
I'll
will
take
take
one last question.
one last question. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So there was a question on
Yeah.
what are all the tools and techniques used in cybercrimes for handling cybercrimes.
See, generally, it is a very straightforward case. Usually, okay. Like for example, your money fraud has happened. So call has happened. Call has come. So call who convey which location the call has come. Who was the person? Details we'll get to know. And money has gone to some account. So who's that money holder? And where is the buying? Where is he sending the money? So these kind of things doesn't become very technical sometimes. Like suppose social media also. So we'll ask the IP details. We ask the account opening details. So these things we get to know, and sometimes it's very straightforward. So, but sometimes things may be tricky. For example, a hacking attempt. Sometimes maybe they have routed through some cryptocurrency money, and sometimes actually ransomware. So these kind of things become malware analysis. You have to do some more technical things. So for that, there are different tools. There are existing tools. I mean, which you can do to analysis. For example, log, and I mean, see the complicated cases are very less, and for that, as I told you, there are experts available in RRU and in NFSU, and so we take help from them. But in routine cases, it is just basic. I mean, even though it is not I will not say they're not technical, but they are technical. But nowadays it's becoming more common. Like for example, I can do who is search of an IP and find out who is the provider of that IP and get to ask them. You can get their LEA or some abuse or any other email ID where actually they can get the abuse related complaints, and I can get some details even though that website I don't know myself. There are some websites which you may not know. Some new website has come up and they are posting some illegal content, for example. So like that, we can try to get information into. So tools are there. I mean, the list of tools we have, forensic tools are there which we can do the cloning and imaging. There are some mobile phone crackers like SRY, Celebrite. I can tell a lot of things, but don't worry about the tools. Tools are not things. I mean, how you use the tools, how you take the maximum benefit of it, that is more important actually. Okay, then thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Hello?
Thanks a lot for your time, sir.
Yeah, thank you once again. See you all.
Thanks, sir. Thank you all.